I am Claudia Juan Cospejo, head of Enactus.
My name is Tain Soto, and I am the head of finance.
Hi, I'm Adhinav Jain, Deputy Head, and we are Enactus Derby.
We're going to introduce you to our two projects, Project Grow and Plastic Fantastic.
Grow is a simple word, but it is what we all are looking for. It empowers communities during difficult times and gives them the opportunity to be in a better position tomorrow. Through the implementation of our initiative, we want to create this four-lettered word. The exposure of the current economic crisis is having the greatest impact on the poorest neighborhoods. Providing the communities with the necessity of life, together with leisure, tranquility, affection, and love, is the inspiration for this endeavor. In accordance with the Sustainable Development Goals, Project Grow focuses on key goals, namely, no poverty, saving people their disposable income via a sustainable method of charity, zero hunger, eradication of hunger from the most deprived zones in the community, good health and well-being, encouragement of healthy eating habits at lower cost, and promoting mental well-being through productive activities like that on the allotment site. Good education, as the old saying goes, bring a person a fish and they will eat for a day. Teach a person to fish and they will eat for a lifetime. We believe that by teaching people how to grow their own produce, we meet the goal of good education. Sustainable cities and communities, creating a better place to live in for all of us through reducing food miles, promoting local food production and utilizing green spaces in cities. Climate action. Reduced food miles are key to reducing CO2 emissions, and using sustainable products which prevent damage to the ecosystem is at our extreme focus. Our plan is broadly categorized into three levels, which are number 1, good health and well-being, actively promoting Project Grow and monitoring its impact on communities, developing skills and mental well-being in our locality. Food security, supplying, distributing food through parcel boxes, supporting local charities in creating enough food supplies, and also setting up shops on the university campus to sell the produce. Number 3, quality education. Project Grow is something that we can all resonate with, as it talks of growth and it reduces income inequality. But it is quite important to make sure that our future generations know about its impact on them, and most importantly, the environment they are surrounded by. Education and raising awareness will be key to ensure this outcome.
In Project Growth, we understand that food insecurity and poverty remains as a persistent issue in United Kingdom, particularly among marginalized and low-income communities. According to a recent research by the Trussell Trust, and as seen in Figure 1, food bank use has been steadily increasing over the past several years, with a 47% increase in emergency food parcel distribution between 2019 and 2020 alone, and more than 80% over the last 5 years. Additionally, a 2020 report by the Food Foundation found that an estimated 4.2 million people in the UK were affected by food insecurity prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. For that reason, and in order to provide immediate relief to charities, our principle is based on food security. This project is focused in donating all the food we are able to grow for free to help address as much as possible the causes of food insecurity. But it is not enough to eradicate the poverty rates, and in Project Growth, we believe that gardening can have significant positive effect on both physical and mental health and well-being.
We must meet both our own and, more importantly, your expectations. Grow places equal emphasis on physical and mental health. This is precisely what our allotment sites provide. Highly sustainable produce from these areas is merely another opportunity to give back to the community and work in harmony. People will have more influence over what they consume, if they are aware of their options. A platform is essentially another way or another method to convey that. Partnerships are essential to the accomplishment of this endeavor. Collaboration with charities and organizations that have the same growth vision. To guarantee that we leave a legacy that affects future generations and change our impact on the planet, we must work together to make a difference. Even if this initiative directly benefits one person but significantly improves the environment for all of us, we will be tremendously proud of our work. Our mission is to create a legacy of giving back to the communities that have given so much to us. Project Grow is simply another way of stating that we are grateful for everything that has been provided to us and that it is the right moment to give it back and grow together, one seed at a time.
Our next project is Plastic Fantastic. The project aims to tackle the global issue of plastic waste by creating a circular economy for plastics. It focuses on collecting plastic waste from local sources and transforming it into new products. These products then can be sold or used to promote sustainability and reduce waste in the local communities. In addition to creating a more sustainable approach to plastic waste, Plastic Fantastic also aims to promote education awareness around the issue of plastic pollution. Overall, Plastic Fantastic efforts are aligned with the global initiative to achieve the SDGs, specifically number 4, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Tackling especially climate action by reducing the amount of plastic waste in the environment, Plastic Fantastic helps to mitigate the impact of plastic pollution on the planet and the climate, like moving to life below the water and life on land. It helps to preserve biodiversity and nature. Furthermore, with the workshops and creative space created with Plastic Fantastic's initiatives, quality and education and sustainable cities and communities are tackled. We have set 3 objectives with Plastic Fantastic. First, circular economy approach. This involves collecting plastic waste, processing it, and using the resulting recycled plastic to create new products. This approach reduces the amount of plastic waste that ends in landfills or polluting the environment. Secondly, plastic waste reduction. This can be achieved through various methods such as organizing plastic cleaning events, encouraging the use of reusable products, and promoting responsible waste management practices. The last one, plastic recycling and innovation. The project can achieve this by setting up plastic collection points, partnering with recycling facilities, and encouraging the use of recycled plastic products.
In terms of plastic dilemma, we discovered that plastic is a potential hazard because it's everywhere. We can say that, on average, each person in England uses 18 single-use plastic plates and 37 single-use plastic items of cutlery every year, according to government figures. Apart, microplates are consumed by marine life and waste plastic traps wildlife, as explained by Greenpeace. Plastic has a huge quantity in the world. Today, we produce about 400 million tons of plastic waste every year. And the time of diversity, biological diversity of the plastic, as we can detect by the LTDPE, can take around 500 to 1,000 years to decompose. This increases the pollution, the accumulation of plastic objects in the earth. For these reasons, the government and Derbyshire Country Council is committed to reducing the use of single-use plastic, as explained by DCC in 2023. A part of this, the government is implementing a couple tax restrictions and taxes, which help the promotion of reduction in the businesses, the use of these plastics, and promoting the alternative solutions. A part of these restrictions, the Derby City Council is implementing an education that delivers interactive talks to classes and schools assemblies in order to promote reduction, reuse, and recycle, as well as composting championships or the initiative or implementation of impact on plastic on humans.
In order to run Project Plastic Fantastic, it can be divided in 3 easy steps: collection and sorting, achieved by partnering with local sources like the University of Irving, and we have to highlight that it's really important that they are divided by type. So we ensure that it can properly be processed and turned into new products, the plastic collected. Secondly, processing and manufacturing. The plastic can be processed using a variety of techniques like shredding, melting, and molding, and the process should be designed to minimize waste and ensure the products that are created are high quality. And lastly, marketing and sales. This involves creating a brand from the project and developing a marketing strategy. In 6 months, we are planning to build a strong team capable to taking the project to the next level and teach number students the difference in plastics and their recycling capabilities. In terms of funding, we are currently seeking ways to gain funding for the project to develop machine and component procurement and cover transport and logistic fees, etc. And lastly, measuring success, we will do it through surveys, questionnaires, focus groups, amount of plastic recycled, and the engagement from the community.